Hi, Mr. Andrew here, and today we're talking fractions to percents. So here, let's start with a fraction, 3/4. What we're actually going to do is kind of combine two videos into one. We've already learned how to change fractions to decimals in a previous chapter. Now we're going to take that decimal and then switch it to a percent, so it's actually two steps. First is changing this fraction to a decimal. So if I read this 3/4, I actually can also read it as 3 divided by 4. So if that's the case, then that's what we have to do. We have to take 3 and divide into it a 4. Now a 4 won't go into 3, so I'm actually going to place a decimal and at least one 0. I can actually keep putting trailing zeros in because it does not change the value. So here, if I'll need another 0, I'll give it another 0. And I think I will. So put in as many as you feel like. And then when you're done, you're done. Unless it keeps repeating forever. Then I would stop at some point and just either round or do the bar marking. But here we're not going to encounter that. We are going to go 4 into 30 because I can't take 4 into 3. Okay, so that goes into it 7 times. 7 times 4 is 28. Subtract. It's 2. Drop the 0. 4 goes into 20 5 times. Now here's the trick. This decimal has got to come up. Okay, so this is actually 0.75 or 0.75. Okay, now to change this to a percent, again, if we think back to the last video, that is 2 to the right. Take it 2 to the right. That's the new home of the decimal. So I write this as 75, and I have to include the percent sign since I changed it. Okay, so 3/4 is 75%. Many of you might have already known that. So here, let's try one that's a little lesser known. 1/8. Okay, so again, I read this as 1/8. I can also read it as 1 divided by 8. So I'm going to do that. 1 divided by 8. I'm going to put decimal and some zeros. 8 goes into 1 0 times. Decimal comes up. And then 8 goes into 10 1 time. 1 times 8 is 8. Subtract. Here we get a 2. Drop the 0. 20. 8 goes into 20 2 times. That creates a 16. Subtract. Let's scoot this up a little bit. I'm going to cut off the title. So here, that's 4. Oh, I need another 0, so I'm just going to place another 0. That's okay. Drop a 0 down. 8 goes into 40 5 times. And now that leaves us with no remainder. Okay? So here I can say it's 0.125. Well, again, to change this decimal to a percent, I just take this decimal, move it 2 to the right. It is now 12.5%. Okay? If you have any questions, don't hesitate to email me. Thank you.